Financial documents. This usually is very confusing for international students, so I thought to talk about it a little bit. So why do you need a financial document? A financial document is needed if you are trying to come to the United States as a F1 student. An F1 is your visa. So an F1 student will require a immigration documents that the college will provide to the student. That immigration document is called an I-20. So you can be admitted to the college, but you will need to provide that financial document so that you can get the immigration document you need to get the visa. Okay? It's a very, very small way of trying to give you just the minimum information to know it, just in case if you didn't know. When should you send this financial document? In my opinion, if you do have the amount required from that college, I would submit that bank statement or any financial document that you can have to the college so that you can go and be fine. Once you're getting admitted, you get your I-20, your admission letter is going to go all at the same time. It's just going to be a lot easier. I understand that you're saying, well, I'm waiting for scholarships. That doesn't mean that you would not be able to get scholarships. That just means that you are covered, you got your I-20, and once you're getting your scholarship, when you come over here, you're not going to pay the amount that is listed in tuition. Okay? What should be in it? It should be a current balance. It should not be more than 6 months. 90% of the colleges that you are going to apply for will not accept a financial document that is more than 6 months old. Okay, so always try to get updated documents as you go. Now, how to read your tuition and fees. So unfortunately, this slide is not really looking well, but this over here is saying $6,750 per semester. This over here is looking at the tuition that you have to pay. So that will be the amount that you're looking at, and this is at the graduate level, okay? Now over here it says the institutional fees. This might change depending on how you're taking your fees and what college you're doing, okay? The living expenses over here, it says $9,000. In an area like Dayton, Ohio, $9,000 is essentially an opportunity to live in a mansion and to eat golden pasta all day. This is not, it's an estimate. It's to make sure that you are going to be able to survive in the United States if in the case of a pandemic, for example. But it's very hard for you to be able to spend $9,000 per year in the United States, especially if you do live off campus and you have a roommate. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is that when you see these numbers, for example, over here, oops, over here at the bottom, it says 26,000. That doesn't mean that you are going to be definitely paying all that for the annual total, but it's what you need to provide on your bank statement, on your financial documents. Okay, so you won't be paying it, but you need to show it. Okay, and if you guys have more questions about this, please feel free to put it in the Q&A. I know that this can be a little bit confusing, so feel free to ask me anything. Okay. So just to talk a little bit about what scholarships look like, the scholarships in the United States can be merit, non-merit. Some of you are very familiar with it. Wright State, each college does it differently. Wright State has actually a series of scholarships for undergraduate and graduate students. A good rule of thumb is kind of like the international page, is to type in the college that you like. So for example, wright.edu/scholarships, and it will take you to all the scholarships available. And it will be marked international, not international. But it's a good way to go and see which schools have the best offer for you. We have 2 types of scholarships that are merit-based. They're based on your GPA. I actually had a student not too long ago from Madrid that applied to Wright State, and he would qualify for the $6,000 undergraduate scholarship, which is this right here. So it was a 3.7 GPA at a 4.0 GPA. What it does is that here in the United States, in our office, we calculate that GPA, and then we go ahead and offer you a scholarship at the point of admission. So you will get it with your packet. Usually it's with your acceptance letter, and there will be a part that says you have been offered so and so and so forth. So it's very advantageous because then you can apply and ask for what we were talking with the departments. They may have more funding that they can add to you. So you could be getting more possibly than $6,000, but at least you have that up to $6,000 an undergrad and up to $5,000 for grad, which is not extremely, it's not going to cover everything that you need, but it's definitely going to help. Also, another thing that is coming out right now is that we are going to have a You Are Welcome Here scholarship. Those are 2 scholarships that are going to cover $10,000 of your tuition for 4 years. So definitely, if Wright State is something that you're interested in, I would definitely keep a close eye to that. It will only be 2, so you would have to make an application for that one, but it's definitely going to be something worth looking into.